MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Detroit Tigers. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Matthew Boyd is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Strike thrower, not afraid to go in and challenge hitters. He's kind of what a manager would like to have. You know what you're going to get with Matthew Boyd. He's not afraid to throw the fastball or his breaking stuff over the plate. Sneaky, really good pitcher.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Toronto, the first baseman, number 44.
First offering on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1 and 4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back to the track. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Stepping into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire. Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air out to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, D-Row, there's a case of trying to sneak a piece of cheese by a guy after starting him off with back-to-back off-speed pitches, has him 0-2, and can't get that fastball by him.
Yeah, you're doing him a favor right there. You got him dead to rights, 0-2. You can expand the zone. You can go north, south, east, west, and what does he do? He leaves a fastball, a hittable fastball, and he was able to get a knock.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
A 1-1 down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 swung on and chopped up the middle. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Jay's off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Ryan Barucki, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Changeup laid off down around the shins. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Swing and a liner, but foul. The 2-2. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Fisher's in pursuit. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second, the first baseman, Harold Castro.
Next up for Detroit, Harold Castro. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Now the pitch.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's Cameron Maben now. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
And it's quickly 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 1, well below the zone. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. It remains 1-0. Well, there is some weather in the Detroit area as we begin the second, and for more on that, here's Heidi.
Matt, light rain is in the forecast throughout most, if not all, of the game, but I've been told it's not expected to cause any delays. The grounds crew will just need to make an effort to keep the field as dry as possible between innings, especially the heavy traffic areas like the pitching mound and around the bases.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. And beyond keeping the surface playable, I'm sure you guys would agree, it's avoiding the stops and starts that becomes important in games like this one.
Yeah, 100%, Matty. The biggest thing is if you're going to be out there, you want to grind with the boys. You don't want your starting pitcher having to be sat down. You don't want to have to go inside for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then get refocused and restarted up again. Matty, you're so focused out there, you just want to compete and see the game all the way through.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
Into the box, Kevin Biggio. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. Here comes the first pitch. High pop-up. Mercer is under this one. And that's out number 2.
Batting seventh.
Next to bat for Toronto, Reese McGuire, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Way off balance hack that time, good for the first strike.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Bottom of the inning now. Next for the Tigers, C.J. Cron, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
1-2.
And it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fisher's under it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Austin Romine.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the catcher, Austin Romine. First pitch on its way. 0-1 count, and the pitch.
That's the ball. 1-1. Ball.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
High in the air out to center field. Fisher's under it. 2 down.
Batting fifth.
Here's Jordy Mercer now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 1-0. Set to get his day started, Danny Jansen, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First offering on its way. Jansen hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was a 16th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. being drafted where he was,
0-2.
there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
This is skied into short left center. Goodrum is there. Makes the play, one away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. On to first, and there were two down.
Now batter.
Digging in, Rowdy Tellez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Tigers nothing.
Back now for the Tigers' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. Specifically, power has been nowhere to be found. They entered the day with the lowest slugging percentage and fewest home runs in the league, which has led to a lot of media criticism, especially locally. One player told me, it's obviously a huge problem that we need to figure out as a group, but until we start driving the ball like we think we can, we need to find other ways to score runs and support our pitching staff. We'll see if they can show some signs of improvement as time goes on, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hammers it to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. He lays out, but he can't make the play. It's off the wall.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
So stepping in, Nico Goodrum, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Late that time for a strike.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. 1-2 now.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Richard is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. The next batter, Jamer Candelario. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So striding in, Victor Reyes, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Skied into straightaway right. Richard is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Tigers leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So coming to the plate, Bo Bichette. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Reyes comes on now, and he has it, one down.
Now batting.
Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Tigers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. The 1-0 home. One run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 is a fastball that misses. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Maben is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lourdes Gurriel comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the pitch. Hard liner to center field. Reyes will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So digging in now, Harold Castro. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Harold Castro.
First delivery to him on the way. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready now, Cameron Maben. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. That evens it up 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Cron possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail this one 1-0. New inning set to get underway. Now in the box, Randall Grichuk. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Randall Grichuk.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Chop this one left side. Scooped up. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The batter now.
Stepping in, Kevin Biggio. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him. Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
One out, nobody on. A little bit outside. 2-1.
2-1's the count.
Lifted in the air out to right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Reese McGuire. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And it will end the inning thanks to a little help from his first baseman, and that'll be that. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi.
For the Tigers.
Set now for the bottom of the fifth. Ready for another chance? Austin Romine flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here it comes. Drilled to the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Into the box now, Jordy Mercer. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Romine on at first. Nobody out. And he falls behind 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And that's in there. Base hit.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
That's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart. 0-1 the count.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Richard is there, one away.
The batter.
At the plate, Nico Goodrum. He flew out in his last at-bat. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Line drive to left. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the tying run comes around to score from second.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third, and are 1 solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. To the plate now, Jeimer Candelario. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. And he can't track it down. A base hit. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Ready for another shot now, Harold Castro. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. He pulls this one into right. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
Comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Behind 0-2 now. 3 runs already home here. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Tigers 3 and the Blue Jays 1. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats.
Leading off for Toronto, the catcher, number 9.
Now here's the pitch. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll think better of pushing it, so he'll hold on at first with a leadoff single.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Into the box, Derek Fisher, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Reyes is there, and he has it for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
In now, Bo Bichette, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Now batting.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Comes set, the 0-1. This is popped up. Castro in foul ground, and no one will get this one. 2nd and 3rd, 2 away. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
1-2.
Heading out towards shallow right. Maben is there. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Blue Jays leave a pair. They still trail it here 3-1. Here's C.J. Cron now.
Leading up for the Tigers, the designated hitter, C.J. Cron.
He's set. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So now to the plate, Austin Romine, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And that's the second out.
The batter, number 9.
Digging in and looking for more, Jordy Mercer. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First offering on its way.
Ball, low.
The 1-0 home. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
2 out, nobody on. The count now at 2-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. We are in Motown, but I don't think we'll be seeing any of these people dancing in a soul review tonight. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Count even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
The right fielder,
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. First offering on its way. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Standing in now, Kevin Biggio, as he sends it on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well. Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Bo Burrows will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Bo Burrows.
Reese McGuire will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. He's set, and the pitch. Bullet back up the middle. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Up next is Danny Jansen. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike 1. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Ball 1.
Outside.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Long throw to the plate. He's safe at the plate. It's a big 2-out hit, and that ties the ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That
into the box now, Rowdy Tellez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One and 0. Here it is.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Here's the 2-0. On a line, that's a base hit. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the 0-2. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, dear. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Ronnie Garcia will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Ronnie Garcia.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 1-1.
That's the ball.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Maben is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Jays lead it 5-3. Digging in now, Kristen Stewart. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
From the stretch.
Ball.
1-0 count. Here it is. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Hit in the air to left. McGuire has it for the first out. Digging in once again, Nico Goodrum. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Justin Miller takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Number 60, Justin Miller.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
1-2. Count.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Stepping in now, Jeimer Candelario. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. And there's ball one. The 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Two pitch is fouled away. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're still down 5-3. Kyle Funkhauser has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope. Ball.
And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
Outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The right fielder, number 6.
Striding into the box, Rendell Grichuk. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Funkhauser, a 25-year-old. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Reyes is there, 2 gone.
The batter
Now batting, Kevin Biggio. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
He pulls this one into right. Maben is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order, and it remains 5-3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Victor Reyes, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Even though we're moving.
Adam Ottavino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike. No, that
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Just hung in there on that one. Swing and a line drive. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Roll. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la a goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
Stepping into the box, Harold Castro. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First pitch on its way.
No ball, 1 strike.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Nobody out, runner on first. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
At the plate, Cameron Maben. Pitch inside the throw, and Jansen's got his man at second.
Man, that just seemed like an unnecessary steal attempt there. Down by 2, that run doesn't mean much at all. The tying run is at the plate, at least he was. Let him try to make something happen, or at least keep the line moving.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And here's another one that misses to the Tiger right fielder as he moves ahead 2-1 now. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
On a gift of a swing there, it's 3-2 now.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Tigers failed to make any noise, Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Buck Farmer enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now to the plate, Reese McGuire. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now
digging.
Number 9.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Farmer, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a 5th-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Takes this the other way to right. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he misses with it. 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
The 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here's the center fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down. Throw won't get him. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty, right there. Worked himself into a nice situation. Got on base right there. Now 1st and 3rd. Rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking its chops.
So now to the plate, Rowdy Tellez. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1 on its way. He pulls this one into right. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from 3rd. And the tag is not going to be in time as they've doubled the score on him now. It's 6-3.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Bo Bichette will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. From the stretch. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Reyes will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the 9th. The Jays are out in front, 6-3. Leading off the inning, C.J. Cron, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
C.J. Cron.
Ken Giles enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 51, Ken Giles.
First pitch on its way.
Nice one.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
High and deep to left center field. Fisher looking up. And that one is gone. A solo home run for C.J. Cron. 4th home run for him on the season, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
At the plate now, Austin Romine, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 1-0. Pops this one up. Biggio calls for it. 1 out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Jordy Mercer. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. The 0-2 pitch. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Into the box now, Kristen Stewart, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Fouled away. The 1-1 home. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Last breath for the Tigers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
6-4 the outcome today. The Jays put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. Ryan Gull gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Ken Giles wraps it up for the save, his 24th on